What's up, y'all? This is Zane Vids in the Bird Box. New smoke session, you know what I mean? Series I got. If you don't know, go check out my podcast. It's on Anchor, but it's on Spotify too. And I'm working on bringing it to like YouTube and stuff like that, on all platforms. But follow my music on YouTube, IG. I be uploading clips all the time with it. You know what I mean? Just doing a lot of stuff, mixing, producing. I'm like entrepreneur, man. I don't really have one, job description, but we ready to blaze this little shit up. You know what I mean? Get right to it. Talk about a few things. You know what I mean? Like one thing I want to know is like, what's the reason people hate like people they're cool with and like their friends and stuff? What's the problem if one of your friends or your family members don't like something that you done? Like you put something out, whether it be a song, a piece of art, or a move that you made. If they don't like it, like that's just their opinion. What's the deal with people being so damn emotional and feeling like, what I'm saying? Oh, they have to like everything I did, or they gotta agree with everything. It's like people want to be your friend or be close to you until you be real when you go against what they said and disagree. Once you do that, they like fall back. It never made sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I just always real, man. I guess that's why I lost a lot of friends and shit. A lot of people through the time because I speak my mind and I do what I want. There's a lot of people don't like that, you know what I'm saying? So they just be like, if you ain't trying to gas me, I ain't fucking with you. Fuck that. I'd rather have you tell me the truth. If I put out something that's just trash, man, I'd rather know. Or if it's something that could be fixed and done better, I want to know. I don't want you just to gas the shit because it only matters to the fans and shit and the people that's listening. They the ones that I'm making music for and art and podcasts and now the smoke sesh. You know what I mean? And you could say, like, as I'm sure some people would ask, what's the difference in your podcast and the smoke sesh? It's like it's similar, but the podcast is audio format and it's more like me telling full stories and like a real like a scheduled thing. You know what I mean? And it's just a different element. And the smoke sesh, my podcast is based around music and sports and like what I mean, polit- politics and could be anything. Smoke sesh is based around smoking. You know what I mean? But smoke sesh is more like I don't know if people could do that audio, just audio smoke sesh. I mean, I definitely considered it, but it's just not as visual. Like you wanna when you watching a smoke sesh, you wanna feel like you smoking with them. You know what I'm saying? You watch anybody, you wanna feel like you're there, so you wanna see it. We live in a time where our imaginations are powerful, and we're learning as humans to manifest our thoughts and shit. You know what I'm saying? Live it the reality you want to live it. It become real. Like another difference is the podcast is more like I got certain like boundaries and shit like that. Guidelines I make up, the topics and everything like that is structured. Smoke Sesh isn't very structured. It's just like fuck it. I'm gonna plug my mic in. I'm gonna put the headphones on. I'm gonna roll up and I'm gonna smoke and I'm gonna just smoke with y'all. You know, working on getting music on here. You know what I mean? Playing music while I do the smoke sesh. I've been doing so much that it's like, you know, I just want to do different things. And I don't feel like I have to be perfect, and I can grow as an artist, you know what I mean? So it's like nothing has to be really perfect. It just got to be done. You got an idea, get that shit out, you know what I mean? But I guess we just talk about like, about what musicians, about listening to right now. Um, I really be listening to a lot of artists from this app called Rap Fame. It's like a community. You know what I'm saying? A lot of artists on there is very dope. So the majority of the music I listen to is from there. People always sending me tracks. I'm trying to fill my playlist on there with good songs for everybody. What I mean? I listen to a lot of like NBA YoungBoy, Kevin Gates, stuff like that. Like I like Southern hip hop. I was at the Wayne back in the day. I used to listen to Weezy all the time. I fuck with Eminem. A lot of people, man. I'm different than I was. I grew. Like I used to like look at other artists as competition, and now like I know like the laws of attraction and shit. It's like nobody else's life has anything to do with my success, and that's something that I always thought it did. Like, how can I be number one? They number one. It's like they number one in their world. My world, I'm number one. We gotta all be number ones, but we all can't be number ones. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it be. You know what I mean? Just do the best of what you can do and follow your dreams, man. That'd be my main advice. Motherfucker burn quick. I used to be rolled up like Rillos, but just rolled up in paper. You know, paper don't hit as good to me though. It tastes more like weed, like pure, but I like a lot of smoke. You know what I mean? And it's just the blunt increases it. I be putting tobacco in my weed though, and I like doing that because I can basically give myself the milligrams that I want. Like I try to get the most potent shit, and then I can cut it with a little tobacco when I'm about to smoke, and that gives me the high exactly how I want. You know what I'm saying? Um, that's pretty much what it is, and it gives you a different high too. It like increases it. You know, 7 minute smoke box. But now this is for IG anyway. What I mean? And they already really like now. Like 10 minutes, anything over 10 minutes, it'd be glitching and shit. You know what I'm saying? And not trying to upload. It used to give me like 15 minutes. But it is what it is, man. You gotta keep in mind. I see a lot of people complaining and shit. All these apps is free. Make your lane, man. Fuck with your Gmail. Get your Gmail ain't never gonna go away. You know what I mean? Your email, that's like your platform. Even though Google owns Gmail, but I mean you could get your own website or your own straight up email from whatever. With the platforms, like if they drop, all your shit goes away. You know what I mean? So like spread your shit out. Get as many platforms as you can, and that'll help you. It'll be easier to put content out too, cause you ain't gotta really. You could put basically the same thing on Twitter and IG. You know what I mean? It'd be two different pieces. But with IG, it's more like a storyline based. You want to tell a story. Twitter is more like you got something to say. You know what I mean? So you can say something in like 5 or 6 words. That'd be a piece of content. Facebook is like drama and gossip and like world news and shit. You know what I mean? YouTube is channels and shit like TV. TikTok, it's the new wave. You know what I'm saying? Just find your shit, man. Study up. You listen to this. Hopefully you rolled up and you got high with me. I'm not like a 24/7 stoner. I only smoke like once a day. After I get all my work done and shit, that's when I smoke. I don't smoke through the day. And it gives me like a little edge, you know what I'm saying, over my competition. But yeah, man, music coming soon. Zane Vids, follow me. You know, I got faith in our people that we gonna come out of this quarantine. We gonna be all right. Stay elevated, man. Progress is success. Don't sell your motherfucking soul. Put that soul into something. Create something with your soul and make money. You know what I'm saying?